everybody has recorded, right?
The last bit I don't have.
Okay.
Means up
Anybody
to
else? Okay. Anybody else who is having the full recording?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay. So just share all the recordings to this chat only. Okay.
Okay.
So send all the recording so that everybody can download this now. Okay. If anybody is missing. So next onwards, so everybody should record it. Okay. So don't ask anybody else, because if they are not having, then it will be a problem. So today just Shankar is going to share, or else once everybody is confirmed, so you people should share. Okay, you make a WhatsApp group or whatever it is, and create on Google Drive, and then you can upload the recordings, and then you can share among yourself, everybody. Okay. This Shankar is going to share now. Okay, we will be taking the class. So you'll be uploading those changes, okay, those recordings to the chat. So everybody can download from the chat. Okay. From today onwards, everybody please record yourself. Okay, fine. So who wants to share the screen today? We'll continue whatever. Okay, we stopped from previous class. So anybody, any doubts? Okay, who wants to share the screen today? Okay, hope everybody got the recording. Just check everybody got the recording permission.
I'll share, sir.
Who is this? Vinay, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what happened to Kirtana? Previous class Kirtana shared, right?
Yes, sir, I shared, but like now I have to see I previous class thing I didn't practice, so because of the record I didn't have the recording, so I couldn't practice. Now at least I have to check what's.
So, but whatever it is there, whatever we have created, everything is there in your system, right? Previous.
Yes, sir, it's there.
Okay, we'll continue from there.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Huh.
You can share now.
Just a second.
Vinay, let us share. Kirtana will share the screen. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I'm not getting the permission to share the screen.
No, just a minute. Okay, try it now. Shankar, meanwhile, upload the previous classes. Okay, recording one by one. I think 4th session will be there, right?
Yes, sir. I'm uploading. That is taking time.
Okay. Okay, first go to Visual SVN. Already everything will be installed. Just go
Yes, sir.
to search, go to search and type Visual SVN. A server manager.
Oh.
Click on that. Okay. Meanwhile, if anybody is trying to okay, attend this class now, just admit them. Kirtana, just
Okay, sir.
watch. Okay, if anybody is trying to log in, just admit them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See, yes, in previous class, we have created the repository. Okay, click on repository. Okay, we have this demo repository. Click on demo repository. Inside that, we have, no, just click on that. Inside that, we have trunk, tags, and branches. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is the scenario in previous class? See, there are two teams. Okay, one team sits in India and another team sits in US. Okay, so they are going to work on the same project. See, trunk is same. Okay, your repository is this, but this repository is shared among the two teams. Okay, two teams are going to work on the same source code at the same time. Parallelly, they are going to work. Okay, so here they're going to work on trunk. Click on trunk. See, there is one file which which is created by first US team. Okay, and then the same file is accessed by the other team, like Indian team, and they are also doing the modification here. Okay, so what is the process? How you are going to do this modification? So if you want to check the changes, what they have done, okay, you can check in URL. Okay, just copy the URL of trunk, right click and copy the URL of trunk.
Okay.
Okay, go to browser, just give this URL so you can access. So you're able to see what is there inside this file, right? What they have created, what is the content. Okay. So if you want to work on this and if you want to edit and modify and then again share it, okay, store it again in the server and other team members want to access this. So then if the team members wants to work on this, they have to install the Tata SSPN. This is the server side. Okay. So minimize this. Okay. Minimize this also. Now, if the team wants to work, okay, any developer wants to work on this, okay, because this server is present somewhere else and it is centralized. So anybody can access this, okay, if you have a proper permission. Now, go to that folder, DevOps training, where you have created SVN India and SVN US. Okay, this is a two team. So imagine that these are, instead of different directories, you imagine that this directories itself is a separate laptop. Okay, somebody is working on this. So now SVN US, click on SVN US. So this is a team. The person who is working on this is user one. Okay, click on this trunk. Okay. So first time, if you want to work on this, what you have to do, you have to do the checkout. Okay. See, another person, if they want to work, okay, just go back, go to the SVN practice. Okay. Suppose there is another team who is working from UK. Okay. Just create SVN underscore UK folder. See, first time, if you want to work, if you don't have anything in this folder, just you have created a folder, okay? Go inside that folder. See, nothing is there. Now, already India team and UK team is already, they have done some modification and already stored in the server. So if anybody, new team wants to access that, so first they have to do the checkout. This is the process, okay? First, they have to do the checkout. So right click on this empty space. There is a SVN checkout. Just do the checkout. See, here you have a trunk, the URL which you want to take the code from this path. Okay, trunk is the path. Here, D drive and then slash UK slash, you have to give trunk. Okay, give trunk. So now you have this. Okay, so this head revision, all these things, I'll tell you later what is these things. Okay, just say okay. Just say okay. Okay, now go inside this trunk and see what is there. This file is there. Just go and see here. Okay, now you're going to do some changes here. Okay, do some changes here. You say just say changes from UK team.
None, sir.
Okay, save this, close this. See, you can able to see the red symbol. Red symbol means modified. Green means everything is fine. Okay, so now this file is modified, but this is in your workspace. Okay, it is in UK. But if you go and check see, you're not able to see the changes until unless you do the commit. Okay, the changes won't be there. Checkout means the data will be transferred from server to the local workstation. Okay, so when you commit it, the changes from the local workstation, it goes to the remote. That means central. Okay, so this is the meaning of checkout and commit. Okay, these terms are important. So whenever you want changes from server to the local, you have to do the checkout first time. Okay, and then if you want to transfer the changes from local to the remote, then you have to commit it. Okay, fine. So now go to the India folder and then US folder. Mute yourself. So if anything is there, unmute. Okay, otherwise, which is this folder? Okay, India, you can't see.
This
Even
is in
try to go and check in US also, you won't, you are not able to see that. Okay, so now go to go to UK and then commit that changes. Right click on that, say commit and give a proper message. Give some proper message. Say commit.
So now it's showing green.
Okay. it goes to the once you commit all the changes will transfer to the server. Now go and refresh in the server side and see. If you add any new file, it will appear here, but okay. If you do any updates, you can't see visual here. Okay, fine. Minimize this. See, the teams, now UK team has done some changes to the same file, but US and India team is now not able to see that. So if they want any changes, you have to take the update. Okay. Go to the
It's not showing. Oh, it's not
Sorry?
showing.
you have to take the update. Close this file.
Okay.
Take the update. Right click on the file. Take SVN update. Say okay.
Now, can I open this?
Open and check.
Yeah.
See, now you're able to say, right? In the same way, go to US and check.
No need to update here.
You have to update it. That is the process, right? So you got the changes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the procedure. Okay. This is the process, how the team is going to work here. Okay. So the team members who is sitting in different locations, they're able to access the same source code and they're able to work on it. Okay. This SCM, whatever we are performing, okay, this will call as a version control system. Okay. Version control system. So it is going to help the software teams, okay, or the software like that helps software developers to work together and maintain a complete history of their work. Okay. So what is the function of version control system? It allows developers to work simultaneously, does not allow overwriting each other's changes, okay, and maintains the history of every version, okay. And this is a centralized version control system. That means there is a dedicated server and then they're going to work on it and they're going to create a repository, provide the permissions. And the team members from other location, they're going to access this. What is the first step? You have to check out the trunk. Okay. Trunk is primarily used for development purpose. Okay. So the n number of team members are going to work simultaneously on the same source code. And they are going to, like once you do the checkout, the data will be transferred from the server to the local and you're going to do some modification and then you're going to commit it. Once you commit, the changes from the local is transferred to the server. Okay. And other teams, if they want to just take those changes, if they want to synchronize the changes, they have to do the update. Okay. Clear? Okay. Close this. Okay. So just now you are in US. Okay. See, now actually what is happening is US team is going to perform changes and they'll commit it. Okay. And after that, other team, Indian team is going to take the update and then they're going to work on it. Okay. Imagine that simultaneously both team are going to perform the changes. Okay. And if you are not taking the update, and then if you try to do the modification, you imagine that you forget to take the update and you also do some changes in the same file. Then if you try to commit it, what happens, we'll see. Okay. So there will be a conflict. At the same time, if two members are doing the same changes to the file, okay, and then if you try to commit it, so then you'll get a conflict. Let us see how to resolve that conflict and how to see what are the changes they have done. Okay, now see in US, they're going to do some changes. Okay, just edit that file and add something over here. The first scenario is different. Okay, like you will do the changes, you will commit it, and another team, they're going to take the update and they're going to see the changes. Okay, the changes will be reflected. Now the second scenario is both the team are going to perform the changes, but without update, another team is also trying to do the modification. Then what happens? We'll see. Okay.
Can I close this?
Committed. Close this. Committed. See, actually, in previous class, you have saved the changes actually. Okay, the authentication. So that's why it is not asking the authentication.
Oh,
Every time it is not asking now.
yes.
The
How do I
changes is
do that?
already saved in your cache. Okay.
Hmm.
So that is why it is not going to ask again and again. So normally we have to, okay, uncheck that because I want to do a changes from different users actually. User one for US, user two for user one for US, user two for India, user three for UK, something like that. So then only you can understand the scenario. Now you have saved the changes, you have saved your password, username, password. That's why it is not asking. Okay.
Hmm.
Let us see how to disable that. Just say okay now. Okay, now you are committed the changes, and these changes will be present in the server. Just go and check in the server. Okay, so now if I go to India, okay, before going, we have to enable that, disable that whatever changes you have done. Okay, you have to undo the changes like saved to the cache now.
Yes.
Okay, minimize this, minimize this.
Mhm.
Just click on the desktop. Okay, there is Tata is SVN. Go to that. Okay, here there is settings. Just go to settings. Here you have something called save data. Click on save data left side. Saved data. Okay, here you can, there is authentication data. Okay, clear this.
Clear all out.
Clear this. Yes. Okay, just check that. Save that checkbox on. Just say okay. Say okay. Okay, now onwards it will ask username and password. Okay, just now try to go to India and without taking an update, I'm going to do changes now.
Okay.
See, if you take an update, you'll get that, okay, whatever changes they have done, you'll get it. Now, the scenario is by mistake, okay, you're not taking an update and you're trying to do changes here also, okay? Just give whatever fifth line you add something here. Not there, fifth line.
Done, sir.
Okay, so close this. Now, see, you have done changes from here, and as well as you have done changes and you are committed already in the US. Now, try to commit this and see what happens. See, now it is asking username. Okay, user to India, user to US, user one, right?
Sir, sir.
Uncheck that authentication. Say okay. See, now there is a issue. So it is given error, something. Okay. So don't be panic whenever you get something red or anything. Just try to read this. Okay. Once you read this, you'll come to know what is the issue. Okay. The 50% solution will be there only. Just you have to try to read what is this. Okay. See, now commit failed. So he is not able to commit it because there is a change from other side also. Okay. So here what it says, whatever the workspace you have created, the file, okay, the path is out of date. That means you are not taken the update. That is why it is saying out of date. Okay. So before doing any changes, the first thing is take an update. So that if any changes has been done by other team, and it will be available in the central server. So if you take an update, you'll get all the changes. Without taking an update, if you try to commit it, it will give an error saying that, okay, commit failed, out of date, okay, all these things. So what you have to do here, okay, see the error at the end, you can say, you have to update your working copy first, it is saying. Okay. Say okay and try to take an update now. It will go to the update option. See, now there is a update option. Now you take an update, it will give a conflict. Take an update. Okay. See, it shows there is something conflicted. See, at the third line, you can see conflicted. This file is conflicted because at the same time, both team members are going to modify this and then you are trying to commit it. So you are going to get a conflict. So now how to resolve this conflict? Right click on this. Yeah, right click on this. See, there is an option called edit conflict. Okay. Just say edit conflict. See, now it will show the difference. Okay. So mine means your changes like your branch, right? You are working on India trunk, like mine means India changes. Theirs means US changes. Okay. So now it is showing the fifth line. See, in the fifth line, there is two changes, two different changes. One is change from India, another change is from US team. So now you can decide, okay, you both can discuss and you can decide which line should come first and then which line should come next. Or else you can decide whether US change is required or not, India change is required or not. Okay, those options you're going to get it here. Okay, so just right click on the fifth line here, right click here.
In the mine thing, sir.
Yeah. Now, see, here you got four options. Use this text block. If you say use this text block, you'll get only these changes in the file. You'll lose this change. You lose the US change. Okay, only India change will be appeared. Use this whole file. Again, same changes from the India you'll get and US you'll lose. So there is other two options. Use text block from mine before this. That means India changes will appear in the fifth line first, and then in the sixth line, US changes will appear. Okay. Or else use a text block from theirs before mine. So that means US changes first appears and India changes next appears. So here the best option is third and fourth. Anything you can choose based on the discussion. Okay. Here I know which change is required. Okay, simple one. If there is a code, if the developer one he has done changes to the code and another developer has done changes to the other code, other lines, then those both team members are going to discuss and they will decide which changes is required. Okay. The developer will resolve this conflict because they are going to work more on the coding part. Okay. But as a DevOps engineer, you should know, okay, how to resolve this conflict. Okay. They will resolve it, but you should also know, suppose sometimes if you have done some changes to the some other files which you are maintaining, okay, some server details or some user details, whatever it is, then you should also know how to resolve the conflicts. Okay. So now select mine before this. Okay. Select mine before this. See, now you're going to get the changes here. Okay. So now mark as resolved. Okay. Close this. Okay. Now say okay. Committed. Okay. Say okay. See, now the changes has been merged. Okay. Now you can see both changes will be there. Open this file and see. See, you are able to see the both changes. Now go to the server and refresh and see. Okay. Got it? This is how you're going to merge. If you are not taking the update and then if you are trying to merge it, if you are trying to commit it, it will give a conflict. So that conflict should be resolved using the options. Okay, edit conflict and then you have to resolve this. Okay, they will ask an interview. If two or more persons are modifying at the same time and if they try to commit it, what happens? So you'll get a conflict. How we are going to resolve it? So edit conflict option will be there. Edit and see what are the options you're going to get. Whether mine changes first or their changes next, or their first, mine first, mine next. Okay, this is the options you have to use. Okay. This is a definite question in interview. They are going to ask this 100% question. Okay. Fine. Got it? Okay. So now come to the server and come to the worker side. Okay, India, US, wherever. See, now here the important point for using the version control system is what actually it allows developers to work simultaneously. That is the first one. Second one, it does not allow overwriting each other's changes. Okay. That is the next thing. And it maintains the history of every version. Okay. I told, right, when we talk about the SCM, so what I have told. So one thing is like 7 important attributes are what is the SCM is going to ensure. Safety, triple S cart, right? Triple S means safety, stability, scalability. Okay. Here see, when you store this data, so it will be stored in the version control system and it is safety. So let us see how it is safe. Okay. And second one is stability. That means you will get a workspace and you can access that and you can perform the changes. Okay. And third one is stability. That means this will be suitable for any small project or large project. Okay. Let us see how much safe is this data. Okay. Just go to trunk, go inside this. Just delete this file. Right click and delete this file. Okay. Now gone from your workspace. See, in India, you deleted this file. Okay. Go to US and you can check. See, that file is there. Just go to UK and check. This file will be there. correct? But in India workspace, it is deleted by a user. But go and check whether it is there in server or not. See, this file is there. Go to Visual SVN and check. Refresh and check. See, in server also this file is there. Only it is deleted from your workspace, that is from India. So then how can you get it back? Okay, just go back. Go back to that India folder. Okay, just right click on this trunk and say update.